welcome to my workshop. I'm delighted that you can join me, if not in person, then virtually. I've been teaching violin making for, well, close on 40 years now, and it has been a wonderful experience.
I wanted to play the violin. This is the next best thing, just making one. So.
At first I was a little hesitant. I've never done any kind of woodworking. Totally doable. You just need to follow Brian's directions. He's been doing this for a long time, and he has a really good sense of what will keep you out of trouble. And then it's like a dance. You get into the flow of working with the tools and the wood, and it speaks to you after a while in terms of how best to treat it.
Hello everyone, today's tutorial will focus on making the template and the mold. So inside the package you received, you should find the parts to make the collapsible mold, a little packet, and inside the packet is a drill bit, some screws and washers to assemble the mold. And if you're not used to it, you need to get yourself a small engineer square which you can put there, and then visually you can watch with your eyes and you can see that you're parallel to that, just to get a feel of what it's like to file square.
I don't think there are many luthiers who can teach how to make a violin that, easily and systematically. And Brian is one of those few talented instructors who can teach you how to make a violin.
Hold it against the side, and then we're going to be rubbing it like so. Making sure that it doesn't rock, that this surface is very flush against the side of the mold. When working on the end grain again, we use a little bit of water. And then when we're using tools in violin making, we try and avoid holding them really far away like this, because you can slip and you have no control. We always try and anchor the tool. So we have my hand at the moment. I'm going to put my hand here, which is on the vise. I'm going to grip the chisel like this, and then I've got very little motion. I can only move it with a lot of force. Even with this hand I'm pushing, I can only move it about that much, is like an inch. That means we have really good control. So you'll see I have good control like this. And I'm moving, I'm rocking this hand and I'm pushing with this hand. And then we're keeping it very stable, so nothing is being pushed away. We're going to slide in the glue. So you take it, you do it a couple times just to make sure you're getting enough glue in there.
And so what Brian did is he was very graceful, and he worked with me so that what I did is I would do some carving, and then I would take some pictures of it and I would send him over the internet. And I remember when I was doing the contour lines on the back and the front, I think I was about 3 times that I sent pictures to him before he said I got it right.
It's the process of going through each step and seeing the changes and listening to the change in the sound of the wood as I go along. It had a totally different sound when I first started carving. And as it gets thinner and thinner, I can hear it actually vibrating. So the journey is the reward and the enjoyment of it. And learning a new skill, it's very meditative when you get into the process of just carving and sort of listening to the wood, listening to the silence around you. I love it.